Howdy folks, old Aussie prepper here. Continuation of my channel, well, start of it really. There's a lot of YouTube videos in America mainly about food preparation. There's not that so many in Australia, and the cost of. They say that the cost of food in Australia is very expensive, but I just like to point out a few things. That being an old prepper for over 50 years or more, I every time I go to the supermarket or different places, I always look for bargains and store them. So this is just a few of the things that are available in Australia. I'll start over here on the left. I like these harvest meals. They're $4 at the moment, but I got these for $2. So I always look out for when they're half price. They used to be, years ago, you could pick them up for $1.50, but that's 20 something years ago. But now, $2, I think it's a pretty good bargain. These are my favourite, the lamb hot pots, or the Irish stew. The disadvantage of these, they're not ring pulled, but they're solid tins, so you can use them for other things afterwards if you want, or they do store very well. I've never ever seen a dented one, so I think they're good value. And then you can move on to the Campbell's, the soups, and then you've got the chunky style beefs and soups tins. These are mainly ring pulls. These are about $1.85 on special. The plum rose ham here I got on special. It's not really cheap. That's cost me $4, but they're normally about $7. But years ago, you used to be able to pick them up for about $2.50. And then you've got the corned beef and of course the spam. They're $2 something, and spam's usually $2 something. These are another one of my favourites. These are the tin chickens. You can get them in. This one's got mustard in it, light mayo, or just in the spring water. And the tuna, you can get them flavoured. Mainly all these from supermarkets, but then from, I'll just move some of these away for the moment, and pan down. These are mainly from Aldi's. The herrings I think for Aldi's, and the trout fillets. Sardines are so cheap at the moment. I think the cheapest one's about 65 cents, 75 cents, 85 cents, $1. Tuna slices. And then lately these have been on special, which is the Edgell products. These have all been 85 cents. I got a heap of these because they were all marked down to 85 cents, and I picked them up. I normally only buy stuff that I eat. It's no good buying stuff that you're not going to eat yourself, but I think these are quite reasonable because these will end up going into soups and whatever. This was another one I picked up recently, spaghetti and meatballs. That was half price. I think it was $1.50. Another thing I picked up was peanut butter. Now, these are mainly Coles, Woolworths, which is our main supermarkets. Then you've got IGA, they've got black and gold stuff, but they're not so cheap in tin food, but they are cheaper in fresh meat and vegetables. But there's other places where you can buy stuff. Now this, for instance, this peanut butter, well that's from Coles, but I got some from, there's a store called Not Quite Right, NQR, and but there's not a shop in my area, but there's one down in Victoria near Geelong. That's where I go when I go down for Christmas. I think there's one in Toowoomba and there's a few around. So you keep your eye out for them and go in, and you can get some really cheap stuff in there. Another place is Dimmy's. They mainly sell clothes and house goods, but they do sell food items. Now some of the food items, oh, this one here's I got from Not Quite Right, and it was dried fruit. I think they cost me about 90 cents, and I got them because I thought, well, they're handy little packets of fruit to go into food storage for emergencies. There's those, and then there was these. Now normally these are Coles and Woolworths. These Sunrise meals, they're $3.50, $4, but I think I got these for $1.50, and I think I've already had a couple of these, and I'll show you. There's the meal, goes in the microwave. I did not microwave this pouch, this content of pouch in a tray. So you put this in the tray and then put this in the microwave. So for $1, it cost me $1.50. As I said, normally they're $3.50. So for meals, if you want to make up your own MREs, they were good. And then these are the ones I got from Not Quite Right. No, these were Dimmy's, sorry. And they were, let's have a look. There they are there. Oh, actually, that's just the sauce. I think I've already had the, like I said, let's have a look. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so basically you get pasta and the sauce. And these were $1.50. So you keep your eye out for things like this, and look out for value. Alright, just another thing, a little bargain I picked up the other day. Little Nutella, $2 at Coles. So that can go into a little emergency pack, I suppose, if you want it. Okay then, that's all for now. I'll come back with some other stuff shortly.